He told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Yo, I did this told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
What's up, Ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
My baby.
Jean Deal is spilling some fresh tea about Diddy and his mom Janice, and he revealed that Diddy used to put his hands on his mother. Meanwhile, rumors also started swirling that Janice used to work as a pimp and trick young girls into freak-offs on top of that video resurfaced of Diddy's former artist Mase claiming that Janice has all the receipts that would prove Diddy really is the devil. So what's going on between Diddy and his mom? Is their strange relationship the reason Diddy turned out the way? Aye, he did. Let's get into it.
This is the part of why he do the things that he do to women, bruh. Because if you do that type of thing to your mother, you know, I heard him curse his mother.
Ever since Diddy was exposed for allegedly essaying, beating, and trafficking women, people have been trying to figure out how Diddy ended up so messed up. The allegations made against him over the years are beyond disturbing, and it's got everyone wondering if something happened to Diddy and his childhood that led to all this, or if he was simply born this way now. Some folks are pointing the finger at Diddy's mom, Janice Combs, and accusing her of enabling Diddy's crime, and rumor has it that Janice was so obsessed with Diddy becoming a powerful mogul that she even turned a blind eye when he put his hands on her. To give you some background, Diddy was born on November 4th, 1969 in Harlem, New York. His mom, Janice Combs, was into modeling and later worked as a teacher's assistant, and his dad, Melvin Earlham, served in the U.S. Air Force and was tied to that notorious New York drug dealer Frank Lucas. When Diddy was just 2 years old, Melvin was shot dead while sitting in his car on Central Park, West Ham. Murder was never solved. However, there's been a lot of speculation that Melvin became a police informant and was eliminated by his own men. As for Janice Combs, she doted on her son, and while she also has a daughter, Keisha, Janice was allegedly obsessed with her son and her son alone. Diddy also never tried to hide how close he is to his mom, and he always thanked her in acceptance speeches for everything she taught him.
But today is not about me. Today is about my mother. Ma, I love you. This is your day. Give it up for my mother, y'all. Mama Combs.
However, in light of all the vile allegations about Diddy, fans are wondering what kind of lessons did Janice teach Diddy well. There's been a lot of rumors that Diddy learned his fraudulent ways from Janice. See, according to Diddy's Wikipedia page, Janice used to work as a model, but there's no evidence anywhere of her modeling work. Instead, there have been a lot of rumors that Janice wasn't actually modeling but organizing fashion shows. However, these fashion shows were not real fashion shows, but allegedly it was a way to hook up young, attractive women with hustlers. Word on the street is that Janice got paid to put these so-called fashion shows together, and there's even been some speculation that she got shut down when an underage girl was essayed by one of the hustlers. Janice was never charged, but apparently it put a stop to her fashion career. Now, if this is true, it makes you wonder if this is part of the reason why Diddy treats women the way he does just weeks after Cassie exposed him for forcing her into freak-off sessions with male workers. Diddy was hit with another lawsuit for alleged trafficking and essing a 17-year-old girl. What makes this even more disturbing is that Diddy has 4 daughters, in fact, the twin daughters he shares with the late Kim Porter D'Elia star. And Jesse James just turned 17 earlier this month. So with all these allegations about Diddy and his mother Jan as trafficking young women are true, it really makes you wonder what kind of influence they have on the girls in the family. Delilah and Jesse have already received backlash for sharing inappropriate photos on Instagram despite being just 17. And when they recently shared these photos from a lot of fans jumped to the comments to say this is not okay. These pictures are too grown and not age appropriate. One fan commented their daddy got them around city girls, and this is the problem. And another person wrote the industry children have to be sold out. They are not exempt. This is sad. Kim is rolling in her grave because she kept them age appropriate. The father allows the industry to oversee his daughter's sad And this wasn't even the first time Diddy's twins were called out over revealing outfits for their 16th birthday party. They wore matching sets that looked completely inappropriate, with some fans even comparing it to Playboy bunny outfits. Now going back to the twins' grandma Janice, she allegedly encouraged Diddy to do whatever it took to climb the ladder, even if it meant getting G down on his knees for his mentor Clive Davis. Janice was allegedly involved in Diddy's climb to the top from the start. And when Diddy started showing signs of anger issues and disturbing personality traits, not only did Janice refuse to get him help, but word on the street is that she encouraged him to be ruthless and step on others. What's even more bizarre is that Janice didn't even do anything. When Diddy turned her anger on her, and Diddy's bodyguard Gene Deal recently revealed that Diddy used slapped Janice in a new interview on The Art of Dialogue. Gene revealed that former Bad Boy Records president Kirk Burroughs told him he witnessed Diddy smack Janice.
Kirk Burroughs was like, yo, man, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? And Kirk Burroughs said, yeah. Don't you remember when I told you when he cussed his mother out? And I think it was even that, Kirk, when we was getting in the limousine, he cussed his mother out. He told his mother to stay out of his mofo business. And I told him, man, you ever talk to your mother? You remember that situation? He said, yeah. I said, Kirk, why you didn't tell me then that he that he slapped his mother? Because if you'd have told me to slap his mother, I'd have beat the shit out of him, Kirk. Somebody should have whooped his ass way back then. When you do your mother like that, you don't care about no woman in the street. And he was like, I know, Gene, but he was just a kid. This came from Kirk Burroughs' mouth himself. I was like, yo, that is crazy. Had I known that back then, yeah, I wouldn't have worked for no dude like that, man. I wouldn't even F with him. I'd have told all the dudes in the same gang, and we probably would have beat the shit out.
But this isn't the only thing Gene revealed about Diddy's mom. In another older interview, he claimed that Janice once tried to make a move on him. And when he turned her down, that's when he and Diddy fell out, and he left the job as his bodyguard.
One particular time, she used to always do innuendos to me. Gene, why you don't never Gene, why you don't like this? But I never even, paid her any attention because it's always Miss Combs. It ain't Mama Combs, it ain't Janice, it's Miss Combs. You understand? Because she used to always ask me to do shit. I know what, she probably really wanted me to do, but I wasn't feeling that. And from that point on, Paul started getting this other dude from my block, around our block, named Stretch, because he was NYPD, to take my days. And I just said to myself, man, I ain't with that no more. And that's how we fell out. That's how it ended.
But Gene wasn't the only man who hung around Diddy that Janice allegedly tried to make a move on. There are also rumors she tried to groom Mase and introduce him to freak off. And while Mon never directly accused Janice of this, he dropped hints on more than one occasion that Janice has all the receipts of Diddy's wrongdoing.
Oh, I did this. Told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about.
Also, this video recently started making the round, showing Diddy giving Janice a kiss on the lips, and people noticed that Janice was rocking white nails. And if you remember, Cassie said in her lawsuit that Diddy made her wear white nail polish during Freak Off.